9 things that girls want on a first date. For the boys who wonder what the girls expect of them in their first meeting, here is everything they need to know. Here are 9 tips for all men who believe that this girl may be the right one. Follow them, and you will have many more dates with that girl in the future. 1. Find out her preferences in advance. You have to ask her some questions before the first meeting to find out what makes her feel comfortable, and then let her know how to dress and what to expect so that she can prepare for the time, the walk, or anything that involves the outing. Some girls do not have a preference, but in any case, it may be better, in that case, to choose a more moderate activity, such as bowling or mini golf, and wait until the second or third outing for more intense activities. 2. Tell her a compliment. When women have a first date, the girls spend untold hours thinking about what to wear, how to comb their hair, etc. Show her that you appreciate her effort by telling her a sincere compliment at some point during the outing. The more specific and thoughtful the compliment, the better. 3. Drive carefully and do not feel bad for the vehicle you are driving. Honestly, most girls do not care if you have a Porsche or a Buick. Most likely they will notice what color it is. But she will notice if you opened the door for her, if it is clean, or if she felt in danger while you were driving. Therefore, do not feel embarrassed about having an old car, but do remove the trash before going to look for her and vacuum it the day of the meeting. And, almost the most important, respect the traffic laws. Few things are more uncomfortable than being stopped by the police on a first date. 4. Program something more than a simple movie. Going to the movies is fine when have been dating for a while, but it is not good for breaking the ice. In a gloomy cinema, there is no possibility of talking or even looking at each other, which is the main reason to have a date, to begin with. If you really want to go to the movies, let it be a matinee function to leave early enough when it is over and so you can do something else, or go out to dinner. 5. Ask questions. The best way to show your interest in a girl is to ask her questions about her interests, her tastes, her aversions, her family, her future plans, etc. If all you do is talk about yourself, chances are that she starts checking the phone under the table to see what time it is, wishing the meeting end at once. You should avoid, however, very personal questions, leaving them for another meeting when you are ready to take the next step in the relationship with her. 6. Include friends. Much of the clumsiness inherent to a first date can be avoided by adding another couple to the outing. There is less pressure to maintain a constant conversation between two and the options of activities are extended. It can also help a girl feel more comfortable with the idea of a first date with you if she knows you will not be totally alone. After all, you barely know each other. 7. Pay. If you invite a girl out, you should always pay the bills yourself. The only exception is if you go out as friends and she knows in advance that she must pay for her own things. But in 99% of cases, you must pay. And please, do not talk much all the time about how much the date costs or make jokes about choosing the most expensive menu. It will make her feel extremely uncomfortable, and that is one of the short circuits of all time. 8. Reserve the first kiss for later. Some guys feel the pressure to end the date with a kiss, regardless of whether the girl is interested or not. There is always that uncomfortable time after the outing that leads the guy to think that if he does not kiss the girl, he is being badly educated. But guys, honestly, a first date is that, a first date. If you really care about that girl, reserve the kiss for a more romantic moment. And if you are not interested, do not flirt with her. Finish simply with a nice hug and thank her for the outing. 9. The follow-up. If the meeting went well and you would like to see her again, do not leave her hanging days or weeks. Call her, do not send her a text message 2 or 3 days after the meeting to talk and find out if she would like to go out again. Waiting too much from laziness or nerves could cause you to end up affectionately thinking of her as the one who left. To learn more about 9 things that girls want on a first date, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.